Upcoming PlayStation 5 horror games are exploring darker themes and disturbing ideas that push the genre into unsettling territory. These titles focus on tense environments, unpredictable encounters, and stories designed to create constant pressure. Let's get into it. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is a first-person action horror survival game built around the Genesis configuration puzzle box and its supernatural abilities. The story follows Aiden as he tries to rescue his girlfriend Sunny from the Labyrinth, a nightmarish realm connected to the Cenobites. Gameplay involves using the puzzle box to activate destructive powers and combining them with conventional weapons during combat. Players confront cultists, twisted creatures, and powerful priests linked to Pinhead's ritual while managing survival in dangerous encounters.
Sometimes the things we think we need are not all that good for us.
As you say, I have witnessed you, Aiden Lynch. You crave what we offer, your desires so plentiful. Give in to your thirst.
Such delicious torment. It is done. She belongs to the labyrinth now. But perhaps we can come to an arrangement.
What do you want from me?
Aiden Lynch. You will give yourself to our purpose. All that you are. Let us begin.
Divinity is a fantasy role-playing game set in the world of Revelon and built with systems developed by Larian after Baldur's Gate 3. Combat uses a turn-based rule set with a new action economy and character progression system. Player decisions influence story events and gameplay systems, giving strong control over how situations unfold. The game includes companions with deeper interactions, relationship development, and dialogue sequences. Character creation includes expanded customization options, and the game runs on an updated engine. Cthulhu: The Cosmic Abysses is a first-person investigative adventure set in the year 2053, where an occult investigator named Noah examines the disappearance of miners at a deep-sea station in the Pacific Ocean. The investigation leads to the ancient submerged city of R'lyeh, while a growing cosmic influence threatens the character's sanity. Gameplay involves gathering clues, analyzing evidence, and solving complex puzzles with assistance from an AI companion named Key. Decisions during the investigation determine how the case develops and how the story concludes.
It will rewrite the history of humankind.
The Cyclopean ruins we've discovered during our initial exploration
Are proof that civilizations rose and fell on Earth in its antediluvian past. Our first manned expedition.
We'll leave for the city in 2 days' time.
We'll set up a base camp from which to conduct our exploration. If the maze is any indication,
What we're about to see
will change our very understanding of the universe.
Stay back! Stay back!
See you in 2 days' time.
Dark Mass is a first-person psychological horror game set entirely underwater where a deep-sea explorer named Alice investigates a shipwreck and discovers a sunken manor hidden beneath the ocean. Inside the structure, a cursed presence stalks the halls while players search the building for clues about its past. Gameplay involves navigating underwater environments, solving puzzles based on historical torture rituals, and communicating with Alice's brother Reed through a walkie-talkie. Player decisions influence how events unfold and determine Alice's final outcome.
Hey, drop me a crowbar. I'm gonna try to get in. I'm hooking up the camera now. Let me know if you're getting the feed.
Behind you! There's something behind you!
I've never seen anything like this before. What was that? I think I'm not alone down here.
Directive 8020 is a cinematic sci-fi horror game set aboard the colony ship Cassiopeia after it crashes on the distant planet Tau Ceti F during a mission to secure humanity's survival. The crew encounters an alien organism capable of imitating human beings, creating distrust among the survivors. Gameplay combines stealth, quick reactions, and improvised weapons while avoiding the creature moving through the ship's corridors. A branching narrative system records decisions and alters events, leading to different outcomes for the crew and their mission.
Not one goddamn step.
It's me, please!
Better be a fucking alien.
The question is, what are you going to do about it?
Silent Hill Townfall is a first-person psychological horror game set on the fog-covered island town of St. Amelia in 1996. The story follows Simon Ordell as he investigates his connection to the town and the events tied to its past. Gameplay involves navigating abandoned locations, avoiding threats, and using limited weapons during sudden confrontations. Players also use a handheld CRTV device to tune unstable signals that reveal clues. Narrative-driven puzzles gradually uncover hidden details about the town and its inhabitants.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different. I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Retrieval is a third-person action-adventure with survival horror elements set on the distant planet Ryhalion. Players control Hana Loche, the commander of a research team who becomes stranded inside a mysterious, retro-futuristic subway base. Gameplay involves navigating hostile environments, confronting dangerous enemies, and searching locations for information about the facility and its hidden secrets. Combat and survival mechanics play a key role while the story develops through encounters, discoveries, and events connected to Hana's mission and the fate of her team.
To push what we don't know when something should be left alone.
There's nothing we can do.
there is no end.
Decadent is a story-driven first-person shooter with horror elements where players control John Lorne, a Great War veteran turned occultist searching for his lost son. The character becomes host to a mysterious parasite while investigating a missing expedition connected to Miskatonic University. Gameplay combines gun combat with scavenging and weapon customization using firearms, artifacts, and unusual tools. A sanity system influences gameplay through hallucinations and panic effects. Character progression uses discovered artifacts that modify abilities and allow access to previously unreachable areas.
These are dangerous spots, after all.
Let me see.
Ah, you have a good eye. Top of the line. We'll blow ahead.
You! Here! Now! No! What have I done? This is not happening. What is this place? Keep it together, Lorne. Find a way out. Finally! Carter, this is not the time. I'm rather busy.
Do not believe what you see.
Bullcrap! We'll get her this time! I won't let you! Let her go! Don't be afraid. You're safe now. I saved you. What the? Tenebris, Maledictum, Aeternum Mortis, Upgrade!
Valor Mortis is a first-person action Souls-like where players control William, a soldier of Napoleon's army revived after death in a Europe corrupted by a mysterious plague. Combat revolves around parries, dashes, weapon attacks, and powerful finishing moves, while supernatural abilities enhance offensive and defensive options. Each defeat allows the character to grow stronger and unlock new powers. Players fight plague-ridden creatures and members of Napoleon's Eternal Guard while investigating the cause of the outbreak and William's unnatural resurrection.
This isn't war. This is damnation.
Serial Hunter is a first-person investigative thriller where players control John Doe, a journalist who secretly hunts criminals outside the law. Gameplay combines investigation and stealth as players gather information through police radio monitoring, surveillance systems, and contacts to identify suspects and track their locations. After collecting evidence, players plan how to approach each target and decide whether to hand criminals over to the authorities or carry out personal punishment. These decisions influence how each case concludes. When Sirens Fall Silent is a psychological thriller set in early 1990s Italy, where players control Mila, a policewoman investigating a series of kidnappings and murders. Gameplay revolves around examining crime scenes, collecting clues, and analyzing evidence to identify the person behind the crimes. Dialogue interactions require attention to body language and subtle responses during conversations with suspects and witnesses. As the investigation progresses, puzzles and discoveries reveal new information, while Mila struggles with personal trauma connected to the case.
Of this footage.
I am Aglaé. I'm fine, but I'm scared. I have to read this message to you. Please listen to it. Please. I don't want to die. You must follow my instructions. There's a story that must be told, and truths that need to be revealed. I will choose someone. An officer. She must follow my instructions. She will be my voice, my eyes, my soul. The person who will allow the sirens to be heard once more.
That was shocking to view. Now we will head over live and direct to our correspondent.
We still have no significant updates on this case. The police are yet to release an official statement, though some speculation has emerged about the 21-year-old Moldovan woman who was rescued during this morning's raid. It is believed that this young woman is a victim of sex trafficking. The investigation into the whereabouts of the missing girl Aglaé is progressing with increasing...
Was I good? Yes, I was good, right? When will I get to meet her?
Who were you before? Who did you love?
State of Decay 3 is an open-world survival game set years after a zombie apocalypse where players build and manage a community of survivors. Gameplay involves scavenging resources, crafting supplies, and constructing bases that support the group's long-term survival. Combat includes fighting infected humans and wildlife while defending settlements from growing threats. Each survivor has unique skills, and permanent death removes them from the community. Online co-op allows up to 4 players to build and manage a shared settlement together.
Something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten. No one is forgotten. We live on.
Leon?
Resident Evil Requiem is a survival horror game featuring 2 playable characters, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft and Agent Leon S. Kennedy, whose storylines intersect during a new outbreak investigation. Gameplay combines combat, resource management, puzzle solving, and environmental investigation while confronting infected enemies.
Whatever it takes, count me in.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.